All right, we got a good song to drop in on here. We like it. Fits that nice relaxing vibe we're going for today. All right. Tighten this up real quick. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I hope you're having a good day. We are having a good one. We spilled our tea, that's why we're late. But we got a new cup, so all good. Could be worse, right? But yeah, it was an unfortunate spill. Pretty bad, went everywhere. Last thing I was doing right before we started, I came down, clicked live, went upstairs to finish it. Boom. So luckily we had enough hot water left for a new one. Cleaned it up, topped it off. Fine. Good to go. We're feeling good today. We're gonna be doing some watercolor painting. Enjoying the process, enjoying the streams. Let's see. I don't know if I have it here. Yeah. Right here. You're gonna use the Insai Tambi. I don't know how to say it. I didn't know it was a Kuretake brand. This. I love this. These. I guess they're watercolors, but they kind of work as gouache too. It seems like they're kind of a mixed paint medium almost. So it's kind of fun. They're kind of really nice. We're gonna be for a nice little painting we've already sketched out. We already drew out a nice little teacup. It's gonna be a still life today. We've done figures. Yesterday we did some digital painting. Monday we did gesture drawing. Yesterday we did digital, like a digital skate deck layout. Today we're gonna be doing some watercolor. Tomorrow we're either gonna be doing some skate deck painting or oil painting, and that's gonna be tomorrow or Friday. So I don't know. We're gonna kind of keep mixing up the mediums. We have to prep our skate deck still, so we designed a nice little prison mic layout for our skate decks. It's gonna be nice. We'll be doing that again. So we're gonna prep the skate deck today and then finish it up later this week. Today we're gonna be doing watercolor, like we said. Why don't we jump right into it? Everything's looking good. Check. So yeah, we're gonna be going right over here. And again, we're working on the right today. Go a little different. Depending on digital artwork is going to be over here just because it works. The setup here, and then this is kind of where I do a lot of. Whoa, that dropped loud. Yeah, that's hitting a loud little beat. Right. And then yeah, I do a lot of physical artwork over here, and then I have my cutting table over here. Cool. Let's see, where do we want to start here? So this is our piece. Actually going to be using the big set, the 48 paint set. We have to do that big time. Maybe we're not. Does this give us a tray? It doesn't, huh? They're nice. These are nice. I don't know if I want to use these yet. They're too pretty. This one should be enough. I want to see what pinks I have in here. I kind of like those pinks. This has become more of a travel set for me. Perfect. That'll work. That thing out too, actually. But I did kind of like that. Watercolor paints crack quite a bit. I kind of just wet them again. Sometimes if there's big pieces, you can just re-wet it and it'll work perfect still. But I might use that. I could enjoy this as a palette. I kind of like those three trays, those three pans are really nice. I have a lot here. what I have to do is move this. We need to fix there. Yep. See what here. Perfect. Could zoom in a little, but probably better. Ugh. Got these nice new ones I'm gonna try too, which are nice. They're actually flat. I've never seen anything like it. The flat brush, so we're gonna try that. I think right off the bat here. Try to get in some nice, just to start with the background like we always do. Again, I have to remember I can't lean in too far, so I'm gonna do what I can here. Watercolor's tough because you have to totally fit. Kind of just have to work parallel, I believe. Like with it horizontally. Makes it kind of tough. Like a dust or something like that. Just wetting the whole paper real quick. Just making the whole paper wet, dampening it so it'll kind of work. So the paint I put down early won't be as permanent and kind of work around. Watercolor is a very fun process. I feel like every watercolor painting just plays out completely different. Unless you're really just sticking to that control. Unless you're grasping on for control. It just has a way of doing what it wants to do. Oh, these are great paints though. These are such good paints. They work, they do. They work like a mix of a gouache right in the middle. You don't put as much water in them. If you don't water them down, they'll totally work like a thick pigmented gouache. It's nice. It's gonna go on pretty thick, yeah. I'm gonna finish this up while I can. And at least get this background in because that's how we're gonna go about it. I think that's kind of the way to do it here. I don't want to worry about gauging values on white, so I kind of like toning the canvas. And if I can tone it with what I want it to look like, that's even better, you know? Sometimes you go in and tone it with a neutral color. Kind of always tone it with a neutral color, I guess. But in this case, background is actually fairly neutral. So you kind of go in kind of too cool, meaning blue here. But I very much want it the right values in the background so that. Oh, is that crackling? Crackling in my headphones. I don't think it's the audio. No, it's definitely not. It was just my headphones. I was gonna say, if that's going through like this, that's a bummer. Not though, and it's gone, so I guess it really doesn't matter. Lasts that long. This like it's kind of the value really drops on this side. I definitely have to darken that up quite a bit here, quite a bit. I almost want it warmer so that it recedes. Warmer colors tend to drop, show depth. Cooler colors tend to come forward. Just a fact. Okay. Want to keep, see, I need this sideline. Watching a lot of sports. I want to keep these edges very nice and dark here. Nice. What that color? Almost looks like a shiny red. Let's try it. We are exploring this new palette too. We're used to the 18 colors. Kind of a fun little practice though, you know? It's a really good color though. Like a really nice. Dominant value there. That's what we want. Over. I might spray the paper a little bit again so that it kind of gets rid of some of these specific marks. You can tell how some of those are starting to get all the same. I want it to be change the shape too. I could change the brush. That's the proper way to do it, so let's just do it that way, you know? Absolutely using a reference. This is not just made up in my brain. I don't paint like that fairly ever, to be honest. I just don't think there's any reason not to use a reference. I'm always using it. Well, I guess my style for the most part is almost like an impressionistic realism. So I am going for an accurate representation when I paint, but I want it very much to feel loose and impressionistic and painterly. Because again, otherwise you can just take a picture. That's what a camera's for. Hyperrealism is awesome. It's incredible. But I kind of aim for the middle there, where it's like I said, an impressionistic realism sort of style. So that it keeps that painterly aspect and painterly feel. What I have to do here is perfect. Then we have to hit this color down here. So sometimes you do have to hit specific colors so that it really feels like it should. And there's a nice, it's sitting on a nice brown table. So we're gonna have to really get that faded brown, like a nice old wooden table here. That's definitely gonna fit with the motif of the piece, or the style, I should say. Old books, nice little teacup, old wooden table, vibes, chilling. Very much kind of trying to go in and be loose here. I'm gonna keep going back in. I'm gonna change up my brush right now so that I can get some different shapes and different sizes in this without getting too identifiable for shapes. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of break up some of these edges if I can. I wish this thing would work. Not really. Bummer. Now what we're gonna do is have even more fun. Yeah. I think I am gonna wet the paper a little bit, actually. Never think there's a right and a wrong way to make art. Best paintbrushes in the world doesn't mean you're a good paint artist. They don't make you a better painter. It's just about doing your vision, having fun with it. Tools are whatever you make of them. The rolled up paper towel right there. And it's perfect. Not gonna do too much here, even though I kind of need it. Oh, yeah. Oh, I lied. Bring this right back in while it's still, I almost said malleable, but not what it is. I'm gonna lose a lot of these edges, but right now I want to keep the general shape. Yeah, it's definitely these headphones. They like blast out when I talk. It's annoying. I feel like I actually remember this happening to these headphones. Heavier. Heavier, but ripples more than it should here and there, which is interesting. Nice 140-pound paper. Gram? I don't know. I think it's actually 140. Try drying it off real quick. Hopefully the power doesn't blow here, so if it does, I'll be back. But if not, we're just gonna be muted. All right, that's nice. Get it nice and dry. That doesn't do anything other than just speed up the drying process. Go. Right. Let's see. Now we're gonna jump into with color, I think, here, because again, I'm gonna put down those background values so that we can accurately estimate these front values. Kind of the biggest trick, because colors should just change depending on what their backgrounds are. Surrounding colors, I guess. Now we're going in with a really, really nice color here. It's kind of going to be a few places. wash these better than I always think. A lot of that pigment out pretty quickly, which is nice. Not exactly. I mean, again, they have water in them, so. Right, we're gonna drop to this bottom side. Gonna clean one. That art process, it's always a journey. Every piece is a journey. You lay it out, you plan it out. Never know. Never really know until it's done. So what we did yesterday was a crucial step for long-term finished pieces like that, because again, you really want to have all your ducks in a row there. Rather than get towards the end of a piece that's difficult and challenging and elaborate, and have something not work out, something subtle, something simple even. I'm gonna try to keep this bottom part fairly, like this bottom part of the palette, pretty nice and fresh pink. I'm gonna say that, and the first thing I'm gonna do is like mix color right into it. So, do as I say, not as I do. Bang, there it is. First thing. No, I did that on purpose. A nice little teacup we have here, nice little old style China cup, I would say. Cool little leather bound books, rich mahogany underneath. Definitely taken in Ron Burgundy's bachelor pad. So I've been trying to think of how to do this part, and I'm thinking the best thing. Value's off quite a bit. That's okay. I think I might have to cover this flower. Might outline it in ink real quick. I think I'm gonna go back into this flower with gouache. I just see it working much better that way. I don't know if I'll get how do I word this? I don't know if I'll get it to feel all on the same plane if it's in watercolor and I have to wait in between layers versus work over it and then kind of go back in semi-transparently. You'll be able to get it on the same plane or on the same item, on the same object, almost similar to how you would do a tattoo, where you can't really just do it like a black outline on the surface. The value and shapes need to match and almost be part of it. So at first I thought maybe I'll just blend it right in, but then the bleed will make it just disappear. I'll lose the shape. So the biggest thing I think I can do is kind of work through it and then right back through. So I'm gonna blow dry again real quick and just dry that little spot. Am I muted? No, now I am. Now I was thinking the exact opposite. I don't really want to go in with pen and ink yet. Touch it up with that middle pink in there. That's gonna be the play for sure. Then it's gonna stay all uniform. We'll just blow dry in between. I wish these blue flakes would get out of here. Try to clean you guys up. Stop it. Oh, way. Blue flakes aren't welcome here. Almost an exact color right here. That's almost exactly what we need. Nice. Rid of that dark. Okay. I don't even know if we need to add in a color versus I've found are trickier with watercolor. Watercolor's tough. Watercolor's hard. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Because you kind of can only have so many whoopsies. That is what I like about these I have to properly pronounce it. Gensai Tambay. Because it feels like you can kind of fix some mistakes because they are closer to a gouache than a lot of watercolor I've used. That has to get darker underneath there. I think I can probably go in and change something there. Biggest mistakes people make is they spend more time looking at their drawing than the reference. If you're using a reference. If you're not using a reference, vitally ignore that. I don't even know if that's the right terminology, but you know what I mean. Just don't obviously pay attention to that. But if you are using a reference, spend time looking there. Not here. Because yes, you have to look and pay attention and you need it to be the right shape. But once you make that right shape, you're not going to see that you have to adjust it by looking here. You're going to see it there. So you always want to bring your eyes back to what you're referencing. Again, if you're referencing something. Biggest part. Say that and people are like, well, what if I'm not referencing anything? Like, that's, and you don't worry about that. Our reference. We're working from life. Spend your time up, up, up. See that point guard with his head up. Be dribbling, don't be looking down at your feet, you know? Just enjoy the process. Don't trust it, enjoy it. Trust it too. Most importantly, enjoy it. You'll like the piece a lot more, like I said, if you enjoy the process. I have to spin it real quick. Sorry. If you enjoy the process and know what you want to achieve at the beginning of it. You'll feel successful quicker because you'll know what you want out of it. You can appreciate marks you're making. This is all going to be darker, and I'm actually going to go right in and make it. Don't want that black ink here. No. None of that. Make it darker here. Kind of going right into a bluish, right? It's kind of like a maroon gray here that we want to get. Purple, actually. Which means I'm not even going to mix. I'm just going to bring it right into this blue here. Almost right here. Another fun tip is just take your time mixing up your colors. Get it right on your palette. I try a lot when I go in and it's wrong, and that's just how I work, but get it right the first time and it's significantly easier, you know? Let's see. Kind of going in with while it's still a little wet here, I believe, because I don't really mind if it blends a little. And I might need to kick it up a notch. Bang! Emerald. Oh, kind of choking there. I'm good though. Now the value might need to be kicked up a little bit here still. But what I'm trying to do is find that middle ground that I need. Enough marks. Yeah. I'm not trying to tell more of the story. I don't want the story to ramble, to rattle on, you know what I mean? You want to get your marks down, that story as succinctly as possible. Less is more, you know? The only reason I'm wondering if to do this over because it'd be tough to keep the outsides natural like I thought. Go around it is going to be tricky. Okay. Bring this up like this. I'll definitely, part of the learning curve, like I said, it's always, you never really know. Hey, you might, I don't. I do not ever totally know. But I know I enjoy the process of figuring it out. That's really what matters. While I'm on this color here, because I see it kind of is close to another kind of undertone that I want, I'm gonna bring it right in while I'm working with it. Actually, that yellow will brighten it up. Dull it right out. I think I have to. So one of the fun parts I'm excited to learn about watercolor is kind of how to layer in some texture and have it like almost bleed through to the paper. Similar like an oil painting wash, when you can kind of control that or those early stages and use that nice two-tone wash to your advantage, which is just beautiful. I'll figure out how. I don't know quite yet, but it's a fun challenge, that's for sure. And it is specifically one of the things that I'm very excited to learn about. Bang, emerald. Need a little emerald soundboard here. I'm gonna let this bleed up naturally almost. I don't mind. Again, a little experimentation here, trying some things out, trying some marks. No, it has to be nice and right there. Okay. This is a little bit more maroonish. Nice. Today we got some good beats here. Has to get a little not so opaque there. I want to pick that right up. Squint anytime. Squint a lot. Squint a lot. Just get used to squinting. Helps you see value. Sees. Helps you see value, shapes, just quick. Is just such a good little cheat code. Don't take it for granted, please. It's wonderful. Now we need to get a little bit more maroony, huh? That might be a little too... that might work here. I feel like with watercolor, you can kind of shift... you can kind of shift tones sometimes pretty nice. Or not tones, what's the word? Hues. You can shift hues more than I think you can. I don't know if that's accurate, but it always to me feels like I can have something close, like a blue or a red, and I can almost shift it all the way to the other spectrum. Whereas oil painting, I definitely can't do that. It just starts to get muddy, but maybe it does happen in watercolor too, and it just looks better when you don't do that anyway. Who knows? I am gonna refresh in that color, so might have spoke way too soon. Because was the yellow that worked, right? I kind of really liked when I popped that in there. It kicks up a nice a golden maroon almost. Right? Nice color actually. Close to what I need. It's not quite there, but that's gonna be way too colorful. Going with it. It works. A nice little undertone here as we get These book bindings complete. I'm gonna splash that in. Splash that right in there. It's a very nice maroon book. I'm gonna go over it a few times and practice some layering here with the paints, like I had said, because I kind of want to get used to playing with some of that transparency with watercolor, I should say. Definitely too vibrant. Saturated. Too saturated for sure. I'm gonna do just exactly that. I kind of want to gray it out. So when you want to neutralize a color, you can use the exact opposite on the color wheel. So I don't exactly know what that is gonna be. Opposite of red is gonna be green. Kind of kicking in. But that'll just sort of neutralize it out as a color. We're still pretty vibrant here. That's okay. There's some good color in this binding. It needs to be far more maroon. Get that right now, though. Right in the camera. Oh, I can go far away. I always forget that. Go way farther than I think I can. Ha. That's what we want as a color right there. Nice value shift. Values, values, values. I'm focusing on color. Because I kind of was trying to, I am trying to experiment with transparency and stuff. But what can't be wrong, transparency or not, is going to be your values. It'll just look wrong. The piece just looks more and more wrong as your values, if your values are off. Sometimes it's hard to notice, and you might think it's like you're drawing your values. Almost always. Crazy fact. True though. People just don't realize how important values are. And that's just everything. All we see. First thing that we notice is always composition. But you don't know why. You don't notice it's composition. Because that's just like the paint you're going to like from far away. So you won't necessarily notice it. That's just what your brain's going to be drawing. But that's going to be because it has proper values and works as a piece. Crazy. Crazy thought process. Sometimes you just go quiet and start working. It happens. Why the music exists the way it does. Music's another thing that people don't realize how important it is. The tempo of music and the vibe of the music and the space you're in is so important. Cultivate a space that you just really feel comfortable in. Comfortable? Can't really speak, but that's one of the biggest things that I did not do for a long time with my studios. I kind of figured because I had them, I would love them and and it would work, blah, 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 but it's not true. I have paint on me somewhere. To really make that studio your home and work at it, because again, it's your space. Enjoy that space. You just start playing. I think that's what I do. That works. I like to think it works. But that's kind of how I know how to play with the transparency of watercolor, I think. Feels right. And like I said, the vibes are just immaculate. Can I use that word for vibes? And lo-fi girls vibes. Record. That's a 10, man. Ten being the value right there. That's what I was kind of thinking in my head. Values like scale of 1 to 10, 1 being white, 10 being like a perfect black. Let's go to like a perfect black here too. I got it. I see. Trying to pick some of this up actually. I'll go back in again with a white. Kind of wanted that a little less value there. Let's see, what do we need now? We need this okay, it has that angle there. I like that. Cool. Oh. Pointing down to see the value difference here between the two edges. Just makes it much easier to estimate the accurate values. Right up actually. I kind of think it has to be darker like that, yeah. It has a pretty good value down here. Again, because it's a book, like its texture is going to change. Its value's not, because the light isn't going to change on it too much, right? I mean, it's flat. Pretty flat. It's going to be a pain, like facing the light one way for the most part, obviously. Only have so much variation, so again I'm trying to keep pushing the texture here, and in doing so, like I said, playing with the transparency. Again, the value is not going to totally change too much as it's a flat book. It's kind of a creased binding, which is kind of cool actually. Just kind of making it a sharper value change. Kind of nice. The hardest part is still just gonna change quite a bit when it dries, won't it? I think at least. It does. I'm gonna pick some of this up. I want to re-wet this and texture this back out here. Kind of work that texture around. Kind of clean it off with my hand. Kind of using the the paper towel. Ever works. Ever works. My hair keeps getting caught in the microphone. What are you gonna do, right? Persevere. I mean, no, I guess I could fix it. We're working, you know? See the shake? Like perfect. Not intentional. But it's working really well, you know? Okay. Beautiful. Dog? A dog? What the heck is wrong with me? Why am I putting R's all over the place? A dog barking in the back of this song. I heard it. I should have. It can't be this white here, so we have to knock that back. So now I'm playing in an area that's kind of a dangerous little area to play around in, and I do it more than I should. I'm recognizing it, so I'll tell it to you guys. Because I'm finalizing and trying to fix some of these values, but this has to be darker. It just has to be. Absolutely has to be. So these I'm going to keep changing, and then I can't really tell if they're going to be right because I need both colors around it darker. If that makes sense. So, what I'm going to do is throw my paintbrush. No trick shots. No trick shots. You don't want to try trick shots. I'm gonna have to do that live too. That could be kind of fun. Do the color sheet live. It's pretty exciting. Nah, it's very relaxing. There we go. Doesn't look right. Try pushing the values. Doesn't work, come back and yell at me. It'll probably work. Fix a lot of those problems. Being that even exists magical. Don't actually come back and yell at me, but try it and it'll probably work. More times than not, we just think the values are there and close. They just have to be pushed. Sometimes a lot. The number one thing with students all the time that I have or worked with in the past, kind of just go over to their piece, and if they, you know, sometimes you work on it, sometimes you don't, but sometimes all they need to do is just darken the darks and know it. Lighten the lights. Take a quick 5 here, I think. Reset the old brain. Oh, that got cold quick. Making weird faces very much because I'm trying to just squint and see the thing in different lights and different shapes. You guys can't even hear me. I'm talking this whole time. I was saying I just needed to fix that edge, and I have a little bit of a glare, so I'm kind of seeing it from a different angle here. Pick a little more of this paint up here, and then I'm gonna take it. Well, we'll see. I'm pretty good here. I guess I started kind of late, but it definitely feels like it's close to needed break time. So. Almost has a nice worn down feel to it actually when you keep removing some of this. You can, it almost looks like the binding's being worn down, you can tell, right? Or at least I like to think that the texture's there. This is kind of where I'm hoping that that early transparency of colors starts to kick in, so that what you're seeing underneath is a little different than just what's on top. Right, all right, all right. Right there. That's actually is kind of like a and we're gonna get back to that almost like a maroon amber here. Monitor said break, that's that. Monitor's gone. Damn. Green has spoken. So yeah, I have my thing on a timer so that I know kind of when to not overwork myself. And that timer just clicked. So we're gonna overwork ourselves for 5 minutes here. Because this curves in here and goes. And I think it has to be nice and value of that solid value. I know you're supposed to go light to dark with watercolor. Working though, right? I don't know. They're more of a gouache almost, I feel like. Oh no, we want that like black. Don't want any color down here. We want that to be very separate from like what we're looking at here. That's far closer to what we want down here, yeah. Side right here. It'd be so nice if this would just work down here. I don't think. I'm gonna try. Okay, maybe it will. Oh, we'll take that. Darken this a little. Might have to. No, that's okay. Yeah, we're gonna darken all of this real quick, actually, while I'm here. Kind of has to happen. Because I need to be able to pull the whites out of here. And if the background's not dark enough, your highlights, you know what I mean? Again, values, values, values. So one way to tell that my background isn't dark enough is to see that my highlights aren't gonna pop there. And then I can just tell, obviously, that again, I have to push it a little bit more. Definitely like clogged. It's kind of funny. I'm definitely going to tweak that out a little more. You got to blend that out a little bit more. But I'd take a quick $5 because we've been going now. I thought I saw an hour and 49. I was like, shit. Kind of want to see what this pink looks like though. Again, I want to try. I want to play with transparency here, so I want to put this down and then see. Because I need to play with the values of this pink, which is pink's a tough color. So I want to see it down real quick, see how it's gonna react. All right, cool. I have to take 5. I just have to reset my brain. Take a little breather here. See things again. Fresh values, tones, colors. We're liking the process so far. It's nice. It's close. It's nice. We have a couple more colors to hit. The pink is far too vibrant, so we're gonna knock that back. Book's looking nice. We have our values. We might come in with a pen. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna definitely throw some details in with a white pen. I'm wondering if we'll come back in with a nice. I want that real nice weathered look on this book. Alright, cool. We're gonna take 5. We're gonna be right back. I'm gonna heat up my tea actually. Exactly what we're gonna do. And then we'll be right back and finishing this out, babies. Looking good. We're enjoying it. Watercolor Wednesdays. Is that too cliche? I don't know. Whatever. We're having fun with it. Appreciate the love. Be right back, gang. Make sure you hit that like and that sub if you are enjoying the content. Bang. All right. Whoop, whoop. What up, Ange? Appreciate the love. I hope you're having a good day out there in sunny San Diego. All right, we made a new tea because I forgot to bring my old tea up. Oh my God, it's hot. Let's get back into it. Beat drops are loud. Cool. We're going on a watercolor painting today. Watercolor Wednesdays. Wednesday watercolor and tea sesh. So we're calling it. I spill water all over myself. Don't worry about that. That didn't happen. Let's see. So we're going to keep working up here, which is backwards to how we want to work traditionally. I don't know why. I have no reasoning here. Just kind of what's happening. Oh, look at the tea. Can you see the smoke? Probably not. Oh, it's so nice. Sweet clementines, stress and immune support. The good-ish. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to get into this one here, which is interesting because it has a pink worn cover, and then the pink trickles down, but it is almost like a tan. Like a rolling ride material. Kind of closest thing I can think of. It's kind of what it looks like though. So we're going to getting a glare that I don't usually get here, which is that, but it has never really glared before. I'm coughing when I do that. I'm not like nibbling on the back of my pencil. But what I have to do is clean that out. I still have to use that pink, but I need more room here. That color is just wrong. That color actually doesn't belong anywhere in this piece. So it's gone. Get it off your palette. Get it out of sight, out of mind. I don't know if that's the real quote or the quote from The Office, but close enough, right? All right. I might have a trash can down here. I might just be throwing it on the floor. There's really no way to tell. Especially on that side of the camera. It's like a zoom in your underpants. No one knows but you. Is that a thing people have actually done? I would feel so just unokay with that reality. People must have. But I would be the one to be like, I'd be scared I'm just gonna like stand up and forget. Oh, I have to go grab something? Oh. Anytime I sit back and I look like a weirdo staring, I'm checking colors, values, shapes. I'm not just actually sitting and being a weirdo, even though I'm not totally off. Love that. That's definitely not brown that I. That is absolutely a red. Oops. Classic, really. Hate that. I'm gonna make it a little bit more brown still here. That's just still like a little. That brown. I want this nice yellow ochre. You know what I can probably do to get what I want? Is add a pale green here. Or I can find the exact color I'm looking for. One of the umbers. I don't know which one. Burnt, raw, cyan. I don't know. Whichever one is like that one, the dark, nice one that we wanted. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. That is exactly what we wanted. Then we pull this back out here. For like a duster gray here. That we can run across this edge. Really nice texture here. Bing bong. And now let's see. This is gonna be tricky. Dent here. Shows like this and like that. A dent, I mean, a dent in the book, almost like a crease in the binding. Which, again, I don't need to include necessarily, but I also don't want to just ignore it, because it's part of the, you know, the book that I want to represent here. Going for these textured old style. Ooh, a dry brush would be nice on this one. I don't know if you can dry brush with watercolor. Can you? Google. No. JK. Oh, I went for to pick up the pink in the edge, and I think I just cleaned out the last little bit of yellow that was there. Classic, really. Because it does shift to a pink. I can't tell, and I'll have to check the photo, original photo. Well, guess I can make that call here, to be honest. Tough to tell. I didn't know. I was checking if my face was in the screen. Tough to tell if the pink on top is going to be reflected more or less, but we'll deal with that when we get there. Sorry, I don't totally know what I'm looking for there. I just thought I might know it when I saw it, and I was wrong. What you can do? Trying new things. I wonder if we'll be able to get this color back. Bring it right up. Bring this back up. I'm gonna try is something I don't know if it exists in this world. I'm sure it does, but I don't know if it's gonna work ultimately, is what I'm saying. Works with oil painting. That's not gonna work. That won't work. I wonder if I can dry brush this around. Alright, still working on it. Still working here. Don't know these watercolor techniques yet. No? But what I need to do is make this all, again, just work together, like we've talked about, in unison. So it doesn't feel completely like misshaped and out of touch in this bottom dark value. Has to naturally work up to the top. And again, work in with other browns and the other tans so that it feels like it belongs there, I guess, ultimately. Instead of like it felt so out of place and miscolored. Its value just felt significantly off. Definitely think I use these much more like a gouache versus a watercolor. I think a watercolor, you're definitely supposed to be a little more random almost. But this works for me, you know? I enjoy this, I do. Nice little shine here that I have to put in, but I also have to make sure. You see those little highlights or stuff that you love that you can't wait to put in, but you have to wait till the end, because if it's not in the right place, not in the right time, not in the right value, it's just not going to work, and it's going to cause way more issue than you wanted it to. And it won't even work on top of that. Try to do and pick it back up again here. Try to keep weathered texture here. Just my Viva paper towels, because they're actually just like dotted, which is awesome. They don't have a pattern on them. You can get some incredible textures. Let's go, brother. You might take for the dishes. I love that, dude. I always pop something on. It's actually a huge honor to me. I make sure when I'm doing the dishes, I'm watching something I actually really enjoy. That's so cool. I do that same thing, brother. How you doing, Blue? How's your day going, bro? I know you're tight. I know you're doing the dishes, so you can't type, but I hope you're having a killer day, brother. That's totally funny, though. I actually get exactly what you're doing, and that is like a huge compliment to me. Dishes content. Because it has to be it has to be hands-free entertainment. It has to be something you can watch, enjoy, pay attention to, listen to, keep doing a task and get it done, but it has to be solid content. So that's big. Totally take that, dude. We're having a really good day over here, enjoying the process. That's gonna be one of my new sayings. Instead of trust the process, we're gonna change it to enjoying the process. Because trusting it's great and all. If you're not enjoying it, what the hell are you doing? I'm saying, man. Oh. Got some good beats today. Lo-fi girl's been playing the Illmatic beats, I'll tell you that much. She is just a vibe, man. I kind of want to pick up some of the paper. Yeah, that's going to change out the texture, but might be a little aggressive. Might be a little aggressive. Let's just keep it at that for now. It's working. Yeah. Beauty of these watercolors, you can always go back in with a gouache and just fix. But no, and you can touch up highlights, which is just perfect, brilliant. You can do that with any painting, I guess. That is not unique to watercolor. That is every paint that exists. You actually almost always use acrylic paint too. Doesn't matter. Oil paint works. I need that to dry a little so I can get some angles in this. See, it's kind of bleeding on me there. That's okay. We can bring it right down here where we have to and soften this out here. Let's do this. Gonna stay with this one brush. I don't know. People hate that, I'm sure, and artists will probably scream at me for saying this, but a lot with one brush with this paint, man. And you shouldn't. It's definitely not the way to do it. But it I don't know, it just works. Not completely, but I don't know. One brush way more than I ever thought I would. Significantly. It's way easier than in like oil painting. Oil painting, you can't do it. And watercolor, I guess if you're using watercolor brushes, you probably can't get away with that either. But because I'm using these, I don't know if they're like cheater brushes, I don't know, brush pens, I love them. You can really get away with one brush for a lot of colors, values, and marks. It's great. Again, there's probably a lot of artists that are very upset at that statement, and I get that, but no rules to art. Get over it. Just go create. Stop with all this nonsense of what's the best or how to. Just go do it. The crazy part of the world we live in right now with people, like, the minute you want to learn how to do something is how to this, what's the best this. What if you create, what if you find the new best way to do it? What if you literally sit down, don't know how to do it, and then it's the best, it's the new best technique that exists. And instead of going that route, you Google how to do this, how to sit down, enjoy the process, and create. That's why I try to teach, but again, I don't want these to be like how-tos, you know? I want them to be more chill vibes and create and do this and do that. Because I don't know the best way to paint. I don't know the best way to do this. Maybe you'll teach me something that I've wanted to know, and I'll teach you something that you know? And all that said, there's nothing wrong with looking up and how to do things. Just know that you should never rely on that when it comes to creating. Do it. There's definitely probably a best way to wire a circuit or wire up a house. Very much talking in a creative sense, please. Probably a best way to, like, you know, do heart surgery and all that, but when it comes to creating, learn if you have to, when you want to, and then just do it. Get out there and do it. Definitely watch this video and make sure you learn everything you can. Oh man, got him. No, seriously though, just enjoy the vibes, the art, the creation. Lo-fi beats, that's brilliant. How would you not enjoy this, you know? Sorry, we got real there. Okay with everybody? Let's see what this bottom book looks like. Hair's kind of getting all over the place here. It's blue actually down here. That's a great final touch. I want it to exist as a blue. Can't make it too saturated, but it is going to be a really nice addition. Very subtle addition in this world of pinks and cools. I like it. I like it. I like it. Like it. I'm good, man. Really appreciate you giving me said entertainment because I enjoy watching your process. Love you, brother. That's all I ask, my dude. Hope you're having a good day, brother. That's awesome. I love that you said you're washing dishes. I literally do that same thing, bro. Like I said, it's a big compliment. It's a big honor there. I keep going to get on Warzone late at night, and I just end up passing out, dude. I'm just too tired. Hopefully, I'll be on tonight though, for sure. It genuinely has just been bad timing each and every time. But I have a wonderful thumbnail that I'll show you. Very fun. I also think people want the head start because we become lazy and ultimately don't want to take the 12 minutes of mistakes. Amen. No, and again, there's nothing wrong with that. Do you know what I mean? Like I YouTube how to all the time. I do it all the time. I just sometimes think, again, personally, I've been in that state where I'm like not even paralyzed, but where I don't want to necessarily start until I feel like I know exactly what to do or the best perfect. And it's like, nah. Do your research, learn, and then, like you say, yeah, you're still gonna make the mistakes, but you can, you can eliminate some of those for sure by watching some of those videos, and that's good, definitely good. But it's much more like, again, when it's like comes to creating and stuff like that, it's like just do it. Again, when it comes like learning how to read music and stuff, obviously that's all different. You know what I mean? There are things you have to learn, but you gotta just get out there. And again, that's definitely something, like I say, I've done, so maybe it's just more of a me thing. I know if it's a me thing, it can't be just me, but it's definitely something that I've, fallen, not victim to, but I've kind of overlooked. And the next thing I'm like, wait, how many more videos of how to blank am I gonna look up? Or like, just do it. And then I mess up and go back to YouTube. And learn how to fucking watch videos anyway. But until then. How's your day going, brother? He said, good. Getting the dishes done. How you been feeling, bro? You been biking? Very light there. Light values are tough when it comes to watercolor. That's tricky, man. It's tough. Like that's already too much pigment. White doesn't really make it white as much as just kind of gray it down. Not bad, man. I have. Rode the other day for like 4 miles. Just been cold. Oh, a cold. Get out of here. What, like 60 or something? Like those California people that's like, it's so cold. Does it get cold there? Maybe it gets cold there. Bro, if you live in a place that hits like 110 and then actually hits like cold. No shit. Yo, you gotta, you gotta get out of there. You gotta get the fuck out of there. That's crazy. Where you live, in the desert? Man's camping in the Sahara Desert. It's fucking 110 in the summer, 32 in the winter. Hitting negative 18 at night. The fuck? I'm 3 stories over the valley so you get breezy. Damn, dude. I did not know that. I'm doing the same thing I always do, which is crazy. And I'm forgetting. I feel like you live in Atlanta. But then part of me wants to say Phoenix. But it's Atlanta, right? Not Phoenix. Is it Phoenix, Arizona? I definitely get the Atlanta and Arizona confused. Watch it be none of those. It's probably going to be genuinely none of those. Phoenix, Arizona. Fuck. I don't know why I do that. I've done that all the time. And I definitely think it's not even like the where you live. I think I just get the two locations like very confused. Phoenix, Arizona gets that cold? You get snow? You're lying. You're messing with me, man. Don't bullshit a bullshitter now. That's crazy. Texting my wife as well. Nah, don't be sorry, dude, at all. Never be sorry. I'm just rambling on. I'm sorry for rambling. Well, it's just sitting here talking like a maniac to himself all day long. And I love it. I do, though. Oh, better than talking to other people. Jesus. Get out of here with that nonsense. Kind of pulled this color right up into the cup because it just looked right. I'm gonna fight it if it looks right. How it feels? This is 37 the other night. Damn. I did not know it got that cold there. That's cray. Got some wild temperature, dude. This ours isn't too much different, but we don't really get like those 110. And doesn't it hit like 110? Yeah, that's cold. I mean, yeah, that's, again, not cold, but that's significantly colder than I thought it was. Yeah, big time. Wow. Blue's probably laughing over there. We've probably had this fucking conversation every winter for like 10 years now. Every fucking time winter comes, I'm like, oh, you're in Phoenix, Arizona? Wow, it must be really hot there. And you're like, dude, it's fucking cold here every winter. I can't express that to you enough. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Don't tell me the truth if that's been happening. I for today is 121 is our typical summers. Because it's so true. I know it is. I realize now. As I'm saying all these things, I'm like, dude, he's got to just be dying. Blue's looking around his apartment like, am I being fucking punked? Is this kid serious? This is probably not like, is this kid? I still like to think of myself as a kid. It's like, nah. Good one, buddy. No one out there bought that. The kid? Who the fuck's he talking about? A 50-year-old dude. Song had an interesting start. Like, where's he at? Where's Ashton Kutcher in the camera? He's like, dude, are you joking me? We're going down this conversation again, my guy? Oh, that's fun stuff. We like to have fun. Nah, see, I'm just running a bit. That's all I'm doing, dude. I just like to keep you, you know what I mean? Keep you, that's like all a bit. It's a fake. A fake bit. Yearly bit, that's all long. Oh, that's fucking awesome. Oh, 10-year bet. Is it funny yet? Oh, shit. Oh, that is hurtfully accurate. Just so hurtfully accurate. Oh man, that's good stuff. That is actually freaking hilarious, to be honest. Man, I gotta get out of here because my phone's going down in a Vinabone Warzone for show, my dude. Will do, brother. Appreciate that love, Blue. Stay warm out there in Phoenix, Arizona, you know? It's cold out there, dude. You didn't know? Oh, what a game. I didn't know any of it. I didn't. Peace, brother. Trip, so you learn something new every day. Even if you learn that thing over and over and over again, it can still be new. Never Close that mind. This won't really make a difference. If I lift that up, it's just. No. Talking. Not taking a break here, yeah. Kind of missed our break window for now. But I think we have to redo this quite a bit. Because I have to be able to remix this. Quite a bit of this, actually. Paper towel down. To go back in here anyway, but I'm wondering how much I can pick up and kind of smooth out. It's close. There's only a couple spots that I really want to change. Not even change. Lighten. So I can kind of work back into it, if anything. Oh. Fresh palette. Always good things. All right, let's see. All right, we have to hit this back color here. Thinking it's going to be more bluish. Kind of going to have to mix and knock it down here with some blue. Because it does kind of shift there as it picks up some shadows. Pink's a tricky color. Look at how instantly it'll pick up that pink too. I think it does need to be a little darker here. I want it more. Electric pink. Just turning from pink to dark here. That's almost too cool. I don't know if I talk away from the mic sometimes, sorry. That's better. Yeah, see, it was too purple over here. That's better. I want it to be dark, but again, I need to maintain color structure. Pink ceramic, you know what I mean? right. It works. It works. It works. And now I want to pick. Yeah, pretty far, pretty long here. Oh, they're just perfect fire beat. Digging these vibes here, lo-fi girl. Appreciate you. Yes, we do. Totally get how it works, but love it. See, I'm overlapping here because I'm gonna have to kind of go back in and fix it all up anyway. Otherwise, we'll never get sort of like a nice feel to the edges. I am gonna leave the green blank because those will be parts that I don't really want to do. In trying to remove, once I put pink down there, it'll be tough to get that natural green. I'm sure it'll end up being a gouache anyway, but this just makes it a little more doable. Like that leaf's gonna be tough to cover there, but we'll make it work. Hopefully make it work. Don't worry about that. Not close to done, but we're closing it, you know. Starts to happen quick. Start to get everything, like I've talked about, everything that was in your goal to achieve, you start hitting all those points. So you kind of just start finishing the piece. Not quickly, but again, a little bit more efficiently maybe. Some of the parts that you thought were going to take a long time are now actually done. You're just a mess of tools next to me. Can't even see it. That's fun. Looks like it makes me actually look like I know what I'm doing. That's beautiful, huh? Yeah, of course, every tool I grab is the exact tool I meant to grab. Why? You think otherwise? I'm joking drastically. That is just not how it works. I said this the other day about the skate decks, but art is the same. It's just a puzzle. Just continually finding the right color and the right shape in the right place. And you have art. Painting, I guess, because you're talking color. Yeah. That comes down to it. It's simple, it gets simple. Finish some of this nice subtle cup out here. Nice little beat here. I'm not sure if this is the song we started with. It almost sounds like the song that started at the beginning. Feels perfect for this stuff. Right? The perfect tune. Oh yeah, when we pull that cup back out, man, that's gonna look sweet. The rose on the cup, I guess specifically is what I'm talking about, but in my brain that made sense. But I'm talking when we pull this the detail of the cup out, oh yeah. Real nice. All right. I have to kind of blend that out a little, quite a bit more. Are your pieces for sale? They are. Your name is my sister, though, so. But yes, they are, Ange. First come, first serve basis. Unless it's a commission, everything you see is for sale all the time. Crazy. You're gonna buy one? The beats are just perfect. Aren't they so peaceful? So nice. This is Lo-Fi Girl if anybody just wants to enjoy it on their own time. It's like brilliant for anything, really. Believe my link tree is in the description, and there it shows pieces available for sale. Like to take a peek? Anyone would like to take a peek? As well as custom work that I've done or can do. You can order a commission right from the website now also. It's a fun little addition. Where do we go for pricing if we're interested in one of your pieces? Oh my gosh, I answered your question before you even asked. Like I'm a freaking psychic. Wow. I believe, or I know, my link tree is in the description, and that is has a link to my artist website, and there is pricing and available pieces, as well as, again, direct ways to start commissions on custom skate decks or other paintings, which are fun. This piece will be up there upon completion. I think, at least. We'll see. Unless something goes terribly wrong from here to completion. A lot of the pieces I finish, I'll try to put up there in a timely fashion. But there's also a way to submit an order form, and DMs are always open for commissions or other questions about available work. Because there's definitely times I have available work that is not on my website because I don't overflow it. It is not a Walmart. No, but I don't put a ton up there because, again, I don't want to overwhelm everybody. And I don't have too much. But as stuff comes available, I try to put it up there. But people are interested. I do have email lists as well as direct messages. I can always walk people through what is available and what is not. Definitely might be slightly different than what's on the website. Where I'm at, what I have to do, that value. Oh. Now I have to take a little. Now we have to adjust all the values. You always have to go back all the way through your piece. So I'm not doing it on this because I don't do it with watercolor too much, but you'll see me actually move my hand around the piece. And that's sometimes just mentally checking everything on it. Because you work here, you work here, you work here, and then sometimes you keep working here, but you have to come back and change this. So you have to remember to check everything all the time. Just water, literally just water, and I'm picking up pigment now. Tricks of the trade, you know? I try not to cover it as much as I can, like working. But sometimes I just need that angle. There's nothing I can do. Depending on what edge I have to get. So dope. Thank you. How you doing over there, Allah? I just made that nickname up on the spot. When are we gonna set up that podcast, huh? Keeps dipping me. I send emails, I don't get a response. I send text messages, no response. That's not true. little bit more on the old. That would come back in here. You'll notice I'll get quiet for sure. There are times where I'm just quiet and focused on shapes. Again, I've talked about music. Being just so significant. There are times when I'm depending on when I'm working on a painting, depending on what part of the painting I'm at, I actually will turn the music off and have it be silent. If it's that focus of a session. I don't exactly have that luxury on YouTube because I kind of think, I guess I could just take out my headphones. True. But then I wouldn't be able to necessarily talk and get to that level. Really have to. We're gonna have to mentally take a break here coming up. Just to see things, to re-see these values. You have to give your eyes and your mind a break, you know? Not even painting, just in anything you're doing, no matter what you're doing today. Gotta give yourself some break. Just kind of trying to break that sharp edge there. I want to keep it, but I'm kind of trying to break it so it doesn't look as pronounced. No. Because again, it's definitely there, but it's not as sharp because it is textured. So you almost see the light coming over in a couple different spots. Versus a really sharp edge. This is picking up real nice here. Try to keep my hands out of it. Only do what I can do. So, say this a lot, but I don't know what I'm doing here. No, I do. I just don't know if I should be just straight adding white or continuing to try to pick this up. I kind of like leaning towards picking it up, like picking the pigment up. And then I add white as like almost a last sort of ditch. Not ditch resort, but the last step. I think that's the right way to do it. But all the more reason why we're talking about just getting out there and doing it. I'll never know, right? Until I do it right. I should say until I do it wrong 100 times. I might start to figure out how to do it. But as I've said, I love and am enjoying this process. So I don't have a complaint in the world, man. Art, painting, creation. Never going to be appreciated enough, but it's never going to be needed more. Never going to be not needed. It just won't. Gotta keep doing it. Gotta keep on keeping on, baby. Easy to stop. It is easy to stop. But worth it to continue, that's for sure. White's gonna look good there too. White's gonna look nice when I can tack that on. You can really pick a lot of that up. The beauty of watercolor, and I guess that's where the 140 grams per square inch paper starts to show off, if you will. Because this paper can just kind of keep going. It's very much just like the Energizer Bunny. I just keep wetting this paper, picking the pigment up, putting it back down, picking it up. That freedom is nice, man. What I love about watercolor. And I guess that kind of exists in everything, but when you're working with just like white as a paper, you have that freedom to not worry about mixing it as much, but just picking up paint, which is kind of nice. I am gonna fix all that pigment wise, you know what I mean, too, but now I think it's working. All right, let's do this. Brush this in. Palette cleansing time too. Definitely have to clean this palette now. Time will melt away with these beads, huh? Melt. Again, this old tea look. Want this nice warm brown. Go in, and again, I think I finish that with a super fine point, like pen. Very scratchy and not even like complete, you know? But sure, yeah, exactly. We'll see, we'll see. The fun piece though, I'm really liking how it's coming out. Liking all the subtleties within it so far. I'm gonna put this in, and then I'm gonna darken up some of the flower here, and then I'm gonna take a quick 5, but not yet. I want to fix some of this up too, without like adding too much more pigment here, because I don't think I need much more in here. I have a lot of what I need right down here, you know. Pull it out almost. A little lighter pink than I have it, so I kind of want it to stay that way, you know. Before I go through here and darken this up, I definitely want like the surrounding values and marks to be, you know, where I want them to be. So done. For the most part, at least. But that's, you know, done, because you might always change things. You always reserve the right to change things up. Yeah, I have to, I can tell I'm kind of just like noodling, call it. Noodling. So I'm actually not gonna do this quite yet. I'm gonna take a quick break. Do that. I feel like I do that in everything. I used to do that in my like sessions too. My demos, I do it. Say I'm taking a break, and then I just keep going. Funny. I don't know where it comes from. But we are gonna take a break now. Yeah, we've been going for almost 3 hours here. So I'm gonna take a quick 5, and then we're gonna go for another 30 minutes. I can't go past 4 Eastern Central, so we'll either be finished or I'll be completing it off screen here and there. We'll figure it out, you know. But I am gonna take a quick 5. I'll be right back, gang. Appreciate the love. Ange, I appreciate you hanging out so much. Blue, appreciate that support. Everybody out there, be sure you hit that like and that sub down below. 5-minute break starting now. All right, back at it. Get it. We got that piece framed behind us. We got this piece framed over here. Wonderful, wonderful week. Good day. We're back at this watercolor. Let's see what we got to do here. Get right into it. Right. Working. It's close. Okay. I've seen some things, man. And some stuff. Who knows what that even means, right? All right, let's go. Let's get into this here. Oh, got a feeling? It's not one that doesn't work. I don't get what can dry in here. Like, I don't get what can dry in these things that make it so they don't work, but I don't know. The Arteza ones are proven pretty nasty. Off the shoes here, you're gonna get comfy, you know. These Artezas are nice. They're good size too, actually. Liking them a lot, and they have the flats. These are the coolest part. These flat brush pens are fucking awesome. I'll be honest about that. All right, let's get a nice perfect color here going so that it sticks out, pops, but just isn't. Oh. The beats are perfect without telling me the beats are perfect. He is just a vibe. Constant vibe check here. It's good. All right, let's get into this. Let's see what we need. Hold on. Hold up. Wait just a hot second. Something. Fix it. Always want to look when you come back from break, because your eyes will be fresh. But you totally want to, stare, study, quick glance, do whatever it is that you do that helps you see what you need to see. You want to use that time, well, before your eyes readjust here. do here. Sorry, I'm just kind of vibing out here and trying to get... These small marks will be tough to talk through. I want to be accurate here. Well, I'm still here big time, but I am kind of doing a lot of visual measuring, proportion. I want this to be, accurate. Oh, there we go, there we go. It's just a lot of small marks. And I don't... want to do this part twice. Because there'll be a nice spontaneity to it. That I think will just help it, be one with the cup. To go in with a nice and might even go over this like I wanted to with wash as well. Yeah, because I might add some more pink in there. There's almost like a mid-tone pink that could probably pop in there. I'm gonna mute and I have to blow dry real quick. We gotta dry it off quickly. Oh, I didn't mute through that. Sorry. Classic mistake. Well, now you know why I usually mute that, because it's loud as shit. Sorry, gang. All right, cool. Close. This will be a nice little color here. And if I ever just get quiet, just know I'm still here. So it's important to always have music playing. I will get lost in my art quite a bit, actually. That is never a problem. It'll happen. Means you're, again, enjoying the process. We're gonna have to make that a thing here, because that's our new, yeah, that's gonna be our new thing. Trust the process, that's great, but you gotta enjoy it, man. Enjoy it, gang, I guess we'll say, not man. Right? Like that. Wanted a little lighter. Like that there. Perfect. That's real nice. This is actually really close to the color underneath it. So just put it right in here. Definitely have to turn this, I'm sorry. It. Taking it. Work on this back side, huh? Okay. Right back to the first color where it was a little more, not playful. Little different value, but you need, okay, so now that I got some of those small lines out, I can kind of talk about what I was doing. Sorry about that. Ultimately, you need the values of this tag or T bag. I guess that's not the actual T bag, but the T stamp, whatever you want to call it, to be the same values as the objects around it, i.e., they're using the same light source. That makes sense. So where it kind of gets darker on the right here, you have to make it significantly. You just have to hit that dark on the back. That's sometimes where I will, I'm wondering, I'll have to move this, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll use a pen there. I'm going with ink there. It just needs to be a little bit cleaner, value-wise. Little dark. I'll go in through here with white gel pen for the win. Also, but for now, I like to get it as close as possible. That'll work. What I want to do. Alright, so the tape's coming. I melted the glue. So now I'm kind of trying to wet the inside here. And again, this is lending itself to the good paper. Because I really want that to be not coffee stain, but you know what I mean, like an old type of worn paper here. Almost exactly coffee stained is the texture and yeah, feel we want. But it's obviously not a coffee stain. Keep that in mind. That's it. See, we kind of made that a little bit worn here and at the edges. All right, and now we have to get brown this tan back here. Because I'm gonna kind of dial in this string a little. Pull this back just. It's subtle, but it makes a difference, you know. String doesn't have to be that size, that's for sure. Oh, I have kind of a nice light tan here that I'm gonna use. My advantage when advantageous. An Andy Bernard line. I don't actually talk like that. Nice. Pull some of this back down here. You know, this dark area here. Again, see, so you can go back into this, and now it's almost working as a gouache. If I don't water it out too much, it'll cover up pretty nicely. It'll go over some good colors. You can totally go back in and brighten places up. Pretty nice. It's really nice. And now we're gonna come in with this other magic brush, the magic pickup brush. What is this music? This is intense. All right, we got to kind of wrap this up pretty soon here, actually. Might be a two-parter. Which is good. Because it's a good piece. We like how it's coming out. Watch it. Part definitely isn't like perfectly. Like that's not the highlight. You know what I mean? The paper's like this old paper is the same out here. I'm definitely gonna knock that back here. Let's see. All right, fix this edge. That's crazy. I'll have to fully fix it with obviously a pen. But that's at least better than it was. Isn't like perfect here. Definitely again, not a perfect on that backside, losing light. Light is not direct on it. It just can't be, you know. Just Like a little styrofoam cards or something. Oh, I got dark quick there, huh? Right. Can't go again. We can't go here. One, I just need to take a break. But two, we have puppies upstairs. And how to eat? No? But I'm gonna keep this going for sure. It's really close. I mean, it's moments. Moments from really being done. That said, it's just kind of important. Tough to rush moments, you know? So it feels like it's more of, you know, gonna be like a 4.5 hour piece or something. But it's, again, it's really close. And when the paper dries and I can go in with some highlights. I just pulled it out though quite a bit for sure. The background has to be blurred still. Background has to disappear still. It's almost too sharp of edges. No? Gonna do before we sign off is finish it out down below here because can't be just a little white spot in the bottom right corner, in the bottom left corner here. There's definitely no white edge there. I left one. Right? I'm looking for my blue. There's definitely no, I mean, it has like a lighter edge, but certainly not that. Oopie, what up, man? Look sick, man. Appreciate you, brother. How you be? Good, me and Deb are hopping on some Warzone. Whoa, the zone. You guys are on early. Yeah, I have to finish this stream in like the next minute. Well, 5 minutes here. Because I say minute, but then I go on and on and on. And then I just have to feed the dogs, but I'm down. Two hours later, exactly. It's actually unfortunately true. Everybody knows about that mic time. Kind of think that is where I have to call it though, because I do have to. Not a tough point here. Tap. No. Moves of my hand. Ah. Classic. No, I'm at a tricky point where there's a lot of detail in here. I have to go in with a gel pen, so I have to dry the whole thing out. And once I go in with that gel pen, it's I'll pop a few whites. I'll pop a few whites and then we'll wrap it up. All right. Yeah, see, it's at a tricky, it's at a pretty significant part here where I think it's one of the toughest parts to keep pushing through. But it's one of those times where you just have this stage is what separates a good piece from a great piece. Because you have to just push on right through, push on through to the other side, you know? I guess that's break on through. But it's this last 3%. It makes a big, big difference. And it's usually what really takes a piece from like a decent piece to just a next level piece, really. It takes time, you know what I mean? It takes time to get there. It takes time to realize those moments and those points and keep pushing through them. Your piece might be a lot closer than you think to being exactly where you want it to be. but sometimes we stop early because it's just slightly not there. We've been working too hard, been too burnt. Half the time we take a break, you're just burnt out. You're not even seeing it for what it is. I've completed pieces and come back to them and said, damn, I wish my piece looked like that. And I've been like, oh, wait. That's mine? Oh, that's fun. So again, you just have to reset your brain so you can see it sometimes. I think where we do this one and this one here. I mean, again, I'm going to continue taking it just a little further off stream, but nothing significant. Almost the difference, which is funny, is if you're watching it now, you won't see much because your eyes are gonna, adjust to what you're seeing also. And from here on out, it'll be when you see it again that it kind of just really changes. It's the fun part for sure. Magic, right? I like to think of it as. And I'm at the 3-hour mark. I mean, I have eagle eyes. Running that bird's eye over there. I know it. I see everything. Yeah, only when I open my eyes, though. Sign it. I was gonna sign it like right here. Kind of thinking there, man. Part of me thinks on the tea bag would be fun too, No, I think right here. I think I have to go. Teabag it. Gotta do what you gotta do, That gives you the right mark. I didn't even know you guys had YouTube. A wild thing. Works for me, right? Nothing's upsetting me about it, actually. I got it. I'm losing it on this dark edge here. Clearly. That's not it. I have to have that dry though. That edge is off. We're gonna fix that edge. But I can't. I have to go. It's 4. So we're gonna fix that edge. I'm gonna bring the darks back down. We're gonna go back into the background. Other than that, that's a fun piece right there. We like it. That's a fun piece right there. That's a nice little watercolor Wednesday. Rejuvenate with your tea and creativity. Oh, that would have been so good. All right. That is where we're going to wrap it up, though. I'm going to wrap it up there. On edge. Far too sharp. Yeah, I can just take it away here. It's gonna look better than it did with that line. Big time. More okay with that than it was. Now I'll just darken it up and it'll work. That works. All right, there we go. See? I just gotta lose the edge. I marked the drop in Al Mazra. Oh my god. Got that Rolodex. Man, you know I'll never beat that. There's nothing I'm gonna do that's gonna be faster than that. No jokes there. All right. Yeah, no, that's where we're wrapping it up. We're calling it there. That is the piece. Here's all the tools. Anybody thinks I was like cleaning with my tools, there they are. I used an assortment. A wide assortment of items. Bang. There we go. That's it. All right. Peace. Watercolor Wednesday. We are complete. I appreciate the love. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Dub and Goopy in the chat. You guys only here when you want me to play Warzone. Oh, fuck. I appreciate that love. And Sean, Blue, everybody, I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you have a great, great Wednesday. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'll be live tomorrow, either with an oil painting or skate deck artwork. We got to go feed the crazy pups and get back to it. Either Warzone here, somewhere. I don't know. We'll be seeing you. Be sure to hit that like and that sub down below before you click out. Show the love, show the support. And until next time, you know it. Stay healthy and stay happy. Peace, gang.